I, you hear me? What's up? What's happening? It's K.A. We back in this thing. K.A. Gutty Schlitt with a cut up between one and two. Now I'm back, and I'm feeling better. I'm back and I'm better. I want you better as ever. Baby, use forever. Something I call special. And we ain't here to talk about that. I ain't here to harmonize with you. We here to talk about the whole scenario with Trap Lord Ross and this little K.A.Vuton documentary got going on. Recently, I wasn't going to talk about it. I seen it. I watched it. Great video by Trap Lord Ross. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. If you kind of paid attention to the Chicago scene, you got some influence from the Chicago scene. You was watching Warren Chirac and all that other stuff that was going on, like Zach TV, RP Zach TV, and there's a lot of people like College Kid was doing it at the time. Many people was doing Contact Chicago, Chief Keef just blew up. People was fucking with it. But basically, it mostly looks at K.A.Vuton and the alleged bodies he was putting in work in the streets and all that shit. And it talks about that. Great video. It goes into death. Oh fuck. It does go into death, but it goes into depth. You know what I'm saying? It deep dives. I don't know. Niggas got a list, but I can't talk. But it deep dives into certain scenarios that K.A.Vuton could have allegedly been involved or taking people's lives, especially when he started rapping and the fame and how he allegedly put out some hits and some money on people's head. Hey, listen, I remember that song Lil Durk feature on with, I forgot broski's name. But, money orders. I was bumping that shit. I forgot broski's name too. But yeah, we're here to talk about it. Now, first of all the people in the video, RP, you know what I'm saying? They all got families, they all got friends, got siblings and shit. Hey, probably don't want to see that. Now we here to talk. I'm not mostly gonna talk about the talkback. What I will say about it is, Dave, who was speaking from Chicago, he was saying, I do understand this point of like, in a sense, Ack and Trap Lord profited off of pain and shit going on in Chicago, that they should show love back in the sense of maybe promoting an artist or donating to certain charities for Chicago or helping out the schools in Chicago. I like that aspect because regardless what to say, I'm not gonna say Trap Lord Ross and Academics videos are reasons people got into beef. Maybe intensified it. I view it as the songs. Like if rapper A made a diss song about rapper B, they from different sets. You go intensify some shit because you talking shit. Especially if the song blows up and it becomes a hit. Motherfuckers playing it everywhere. You hearing it in the club or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it gonna piss you off because they talking some disrespectful shit, probably calling out your dead peoples and being disrespectful. So I get that. So I'm not gonna say you could say it instigated the beef. I'm not gonna say it caused beef. No, you could say it instigated some beef. You know what I'm saying? But as of them being the sole reason people getting hit or a sole reason people are going out to go slide on people, I personally don't agree with that. Because regardless, if it wasn't Academics or Trap Lord Ross, and I'm not even gonna say Trap Lord Ross in this part, mostly Academics, because Academics was covering this shit when none of the big media platforms were really covering this shit. Once Chicago blew up and everybody appreciated drum music and seemed like the Chicago scene thriving, all these motherfuckers was covering Chicago. So what about these people? You know what I'm saying? And also, I really gotta say, RP Zach TV. My nigga was going in the trenches, going to interview every nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta respect Zach TV for that. You know what I'm saying? He really did his shit. A lot of people, I know you could say Academics kind of blew it up, but like my nigga Zach TV, he deserved his flowers. He was really doing that shit. You heard me? You gotta go get that nigga his flowers, man. So shout out Zach TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out College Kid as well. They was doing their thing. They was doing their thing. Act blew up with it, but they was doing their thing too. I know one of them passed, so RIP to. I don't know which brother passed, but RIP to the one that did pass and the one that's still here. Keep grinding, keep doing your thing. I hope you continue on with College Kid in your brother's memory. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, let's talk more about the K.A.Vuton video. So, a lot of people, culture vulture claims are coming out with Trap Lord Ross. Is what it is. We've heard it before. It is what especially doesn't help that he's white. I mean, Adam 22 gets it all the time. I can't really help it. You with that, my brother. It is what it is. Although they do drill in UK, you could say it was influenced from Chicago. We're not gonna have the discussion. With that being said, Some things I want to mention. Do I personally think K.A.Vuton is a serial killer? No. Maybe he was tweaking, he went crazy, but y'all gotta understand this, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when they was having their little conversation, when Dave was like, yeah, donate back to the community, which is great. Y'all really should apply pressure to y'all government and shit in your communities, because like that's what's making people or regular kids become K.A.Vuton-esque of, I got ops, I gotta go do this to such and such, or you took my, like, you know what I'm saying? As much as we got ops and we want to blame our opposition like these motherfuckers that live over here because they did this shit, nigga. We all in the ghettos because of the environment we came up in. We all in the projects, and you being the government, you seen a lot of this shit happen to the point, dog. We call this place Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta better these communities. I know, like me just saying that it gonna take some time. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, me like just saying that one day, like the next day everything gonna be better. But at the same time, y'all gotta better it. Y'all just locking niggas up ain't gonna better it, bro. Y'all gotta like implement like some school programs, help these kids. Cause part of the reason they out there, they ain't got shit to do. They trying to get funds and their family situation fucked up. Their daddy dead. Their mama strung out on whatever type of drug. They gotta go out there and hustle so them and siblings them can eat at the same time. Like y'all gotta kind of like do some shit, like some Big Brother programs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all nice and theory, but y'all really gotta get to it. I know y'all gotta allocate money here and there to do all that bullshit, but come on for you, like y'all can come on. If y'all tired of it, like y'all say y'all tired of it, come on, bro. Y'all can't just expect lock niggas up and this shit going in. So. But I don't think K.A.Vuton is a serial killer. Trust me, nigga, grew up in the ghetto community. It is what it is. Bro, motherfuckers outside, Again, some niggas don't need to be outside trapping and thugging and shit. A lot of niggas, but some niggas get the lifestyle or they see their friend them do it. Some niggas hop in. And some niggas really gotta do what they gotta do to survive. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm cooling, I'm chilling, me and bro and them, something happened to bro and them. That's my man, that's my partner, that's like my best friend for like 12, 11 years. Of course, like, especially if I seen who done it, or I kind of know what happened with this situation, I'm going cool, I'm going crazy, because that's my man. Now, I'm outside looking for who took his life, you know what I'm saying? So, I can't sit there. That's why every time I have an RP video, or I talk about certain, like, hood niggas, and I'm like, hey, I don't condone the behavior, but I understand it's like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying what they doing or what they promoting is good, if you will, but I also believe every nigga has their own good and bad, and sometimes you gotta get it by any means. At the end of the day, and we can see him spot out the positivity in the world, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive and make it out here. You was dealt a certain deck of cards, and you gotta make that shit shake. It is what it is sometimes. So with that being said, that's what I always say. Again, I'm not telling motherfuckers, I'm promoting niggas to go take somebody's life. But I understand niggas want to get back. I get it. I understand, like, these is not killer drones. These is people who is mourning. They going through anger, sadness. They going through grief. And they want to go get back on their peoples. And it's a cycle of you growing up, you seeing this happen, the older folks, that's their mentality to certain shit. And we all know, hey, when you jump in the streets, bro, you might not come back home. It is what it is. If you thugging and you bugging, it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day. Do I believe he's a serial killer? No. Was he tweaking a little bit? Yes, but he lost a lot of people. It is what it happens, bro. It happens. But I would not call him a serial killer now. By definition, he might be. He might be. Now, the stretch with him eating cereal all the time, shit, I'm not going there. Hey, that might be that nigga favorite meal. Who fucking knows? By the way, R.P. K.A.Vuton as well. But we not going to sit here and just offer it, just be like, bro's a serial killer. It is what it is. He was doing his video. He did his thing. It is what it is. Now, the hate he's getting for a niggas trying to take down the video. Like, he not the first nigga who did this shit, though. That's the thing. He not the first nigga who did this shit. Also, with allegedly putting money out on FBG Duck Head, like I did a video about it. But again, at the end of the day, I don't fucking know. I don't know what was in his mind. All I really said, I don't know if I did a story about when police was doing like reportings on the KI situation. Me seeing them tweets way before with him and KI going back and forth, bro. Like there was just some shit over there. I'm like, nah, bro. Like I'm not saying you did it, but like, come on, for like that back and forth, bro. You could have liked her, but even still, bro, the way you moved as a nigga, bro, I'm like, I can't just say this nigga just had a crush on a shorty that is on the art block, bro. That might be some other shit, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, bro, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, he's getting backlash for like a lot of YouTube channels. Yeah, Trap Lord Ross does it, and he does it so fucking well that it garners all this information. But at the end of the day, bro, number one, broski gone. Number two, he put this all out on Twitter. So come on, and then nigga, the songs 4 plus 3, 3 plus 2. Like, come on, niggas gon' clue some shit together. And fucking Trap Lord Ross wasn't the first nigga that did that shit. I think the first nigga that was playing around with like, how many body think manga was Trap Geek. And that, shout out that nigga. By the way, that nigga need to make more content. I don't know if this nigga is in witness protection or what. That nigga need to make more content. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. And also, I know we mad at Trap Lord Ross. Y'all is not taking in that Chicago Scene 88. Thank God that nigga uses a voice modifier. That nigga a year or two ago, before this FBG Duck Rico indictment, this nigga basically solved the murder. Like, he's like, these are the niggas that allegedly did it. And he's like, bro, what? And we looking at little bitty old Trap Lord Ross? Now again, would I call the nigga a serial killer? No. I know that's a lot of pain and shit. Was Von bugging and thugging? This nigga was tweaking, yeah. And even though he was a rapper, it is what it is. Now again, at the end of the day, every nigga got their own definition of good and bad. And niggas have went through pain. And I'm not gonna act like I have not been around or know some niggas that did they dirt and, you know, could have allegedly took niggas' lives. You know what I'm saying? Or I came across some of them folks in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? It is like, bro, like, shit ain't no game, B. Like, ugh. It happens. It's just that I guess Von was so eloquent in his storytelling and his raps that a lot of people was just like intrigued by his story. And he had a great story. He had a great story to be a gangster rapper. He did. And he was a gangster, like a super savage, if you will. Like, nigga, there's just one King Von, and like he was him. Like, he did his thing. I can't. If we just looking at street niggas, like street mentality and all that, like he was him. Like, you gotta give it to that. Hey, you gotta give it to him, folks. You do. But with that being said, bro, like, again, he's getting a lot of necessary hate. Now, again, what Dave was saying, yeah, they should give back, him and academics, maybe, you know, donate to some charities out there and shit. Wouldn't even be mad about that. I think that's a good idea in itself. But with that being said, stop hating on the nigga. A lot of niggas cover this shit. But this one nigga getting this much hate for it. Come on, folks. Come on. A lot of niggas cover this shit. And when Dave was saying, like, you should pull up to the city and, like, interview people, like how Channel 5 did. What's his name? Andrew Callahan, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. Yeah, y'all should do that. Honestly. Just pull up to the city. Like, yeah, if you could interview an artist, like, kind of documentary style, like how he does a documentary, but actually, like, interview a motherfucker who stay over there. And, like, recent times, or like in like not like no old videos or interviews. Like, you could get an interview like in this year 2023 with a motherfucker. Like, that would be crazy. But again, I don't think a lot of niggas gonna want to interview Trap Lord Ross, especially if you fuck with Von. You from Von Camp, you definitely not gonna do that. But I feel like it's just getting too much hate. Is like, bro, and also like the fact YouTube talking, like, nigga, I'm seeing murder dogs, FBI investigation dogs on fucking YouTube. Like, what is this, bro? Like, at times it look like YouTube be picking and choosing. Like, literally, at times. I think they fucking age restricted one of my videos. I think it was an FBG Doug video. It was like FBG Doug, something allegedly that, you know, FBG Doug, like, got money put on his head or whatever. I think that's what I titled the video, something like that. And I was just like, bro, do you know how many other channels talked about it? Like, again, I'm some little bitty ass nigga compared to all of these big other channels. But little on me, nigga, what I said, I was talking my shit. I ain't got no clips from nowhere. I ain't got no videos or nothing. I'm just explaining the story. And what the fuck happened? But then a little video of me. I ain't using no clips. I ain't using no meat. Like, I'm just like, wow. So, there's a lot of picking and choosing and all this shit. But all I really got to say is, hey, I get the fact King Von's family and his friends have a different perspective of him. Like, everybody has a different perspective of him. Do I believe King Von was a nice person to some people? Yeah. Oh, fucking course. He had friends, people that fucked with him. Oh, fucking course. Was he also a demon to some? Yes. Oh, fucking course. Was a lot of the shit he allegedly could have did and bodies he allegedly could have caught because of pain, sadness, anger of losing friends? Yes. Do I believe King Von, if he had other choices and maybe grew up in a different environment, would have been the same old street nigga? No, possibly not. But at the same time, like, a lot of motherfuckers picking and choosing. Von was this. He was what it was in the video, and he was that. Was there more to him? Yes. Let's not look at the guy as like a killer drone. Just a motherfucker just out there just killing niggas. No. A lot of that shit was because of he lost his friends. It was the sadness of your homie going away. The anger that somebody took your friend away. A good friend of yours, a childhood friend, grew up with this person. So I'm not going to sit here and act like he's just a killer robot that he ain't got no emotions or nothing. Because, you know, as grown as these niggas look and act and as gangsters these niggas act, bro, it's like 21 said. Like, how's niggas mad all the time? Why? Hey. I know, like, hey, especially men growing up, like, y'all not supposed to show emotion. Niggas can cry. Fellas can cry, nigga. Gangsters cry. Gangsters have pain. You know what I'm saying? What my nigga Moneybag Yo says. Sipping these sins every time paint that I pull. Every time. Motherfuckers got pain. A lot of niggas got survivor's remorse. Some people's got survivor's guilt. Some niggas old forever mourning. You know what I'm saying? Forever mourning. That's what it is. You know? And let's not act like, hey, if somebody took like somebody very precious, they valuable to you, whoever's watching this video, and you seen the person that did it, that y'all could just dap it up and be cool, and y'all could go to the fucking KFC and get some fried chicken. Like, bro, nah, there ain't no fucking way. You might have smoke with that. Who knows what you will do with the anger and shit. Now, some motherfuckers better than me, and y'all could sit down in your little house, but me, I can't look. That boy King Von, was going through some shit. We gotta give that to him. I'm not here to dispel anything that was in that video. Would I call him a serial killer? No. Because I've seen motherfuckers do worse. Hey. Because then we gotta call other people serial. Like, what's it? 051 Manly? But like, you, that and him eating cereal. Like, bro, we not doing that. I personally wouldn't. Maybe by definition he is. Who knows? But I'm not gonna do it. Did it become a game to him? I think, yeah. It became like a low game. Excited. Just wanted to get back. Get your lick back. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. But let's not lose sight of how growing up in these communities can turn you into a demon, a monster. Something that you wouldn't even think a person can do. That's number one. Better the community so we don't have people doing that. And also, bro, at the end of the day, some niggas, number one, gotta do what the fuck they gotta do to survive. And number two, maybe, again, like how Ak was saying, we should stop validating, if you will, gangster shit or coming up difficult. Don't get me wrong. I grew up in where I grew up, nigga, I feel heaven sent. I ain't even shit yet, you know, but I'm heaven sent. I don't give a fuck. But that's just me. That might be confidence, arrogance, whatever the fuck you feel. But you know, but hey, this a nigga outlet. Trust me. Like, I ain't lost some people I wasn't trying to go run outside for. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna do that. Maybe I had some people in my ear. A lot of these people ain't got no grown people in their ear as well. That's why I was saying like a Big Brother program or something like that for the youngins out there. There's some motherfuckers to talk to. Like, like your parents, like your family man. You can't really talk to them like that. You know, maybe you might just need an unbiased motherfucker to talk to. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, that's my thoughts. If I'm just rambling and shit, I don't think Broski is a killer. It happened to fall how it fell, bro. And there's probably a lot more like K.A.Vuitton. Maybe with less bodies, if you will, if you're gonna believe all that. But motherfuckers out there sliding. We seen Jacksonville and the Fulio Young and shit. Like, there's a lot of niggas on some shit, bro. Come on, folks. So if we really gonna change, like, part of it, we gotta better these fucking communities. It ain't just turning the hood community into a fucking suburb and, like, gentrifying it. No. Like, getting programs, you know? Being in these kids' lives. Like, other shit like that. But hey, sometimes I be talking, man. And I know it ain't gonna be easy the way the shit I'm spouting. Sometimes I be talking. Hey, maybe someday a motherfucker will listen to me or other motherfuckers that say that shit. And hey, the world will truly be a better place. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about the topic. I just thought they was going too crazy on Trap Lord Ross. Like, I'm like, no other niggas have done content like or like a little documentary on. Now he really went in depth, but or depth. Yeah, I keep fucking up. He really went into depth about certain situations, but he ain't the first nigga. He probably ain't gonna be last. Come on, folks. Y'all motherfuckers be tweaking a little bit too much. I love my terminology I use there, but hey, I'm done. I said my piece on it. Hey, if you feeling anything I say, hey, check the kid out. I got some more videos. Not this long and not me talking a lot about this shit because I was just rambling at some point. But check out the other shit I got. You might some find some shit. Keep in tune with the kid. That's all I really gotta say. But besides all that, hey, you already know what it is with the kid. I'm gone. Slime's on peace, y'all. Gang. Alright.